What is your position on the field?
Running back like my brother.
Like your brother? Who's your brother?
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson from the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes, sir.
Legacies in college football, kids with the same last names as legends, and whether you like it or not, they drive the media hype of the sport. NFL legend running back Adrian Peterson has a brother. He's really good, and no one on YouTube yet has made a video about him, so I have to take care of business. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet four-star recruit Peterson Jr. If you don't know who I am, I'm Saturday Shenanigans, and I post amazing college football content all off-season long. Feel free to subscribe so you never miss out on another upload. This is the fastest growing college football channel on YouTube. Jump on the bandwagon now before it's too late. Peterson Jr. was born in 2008, making him 23 years younger than his big bro Adrian. And the reason for this might be darker than you'd think. Their father, Peterson Sr., who was a standout basketball player during college, was incarcerated in 1998 on federal charges of money laundering for crack cocaine. Adrian was only 13 years old when his dad was convicted, and he got out of jail in 2006. 2 years later, and he had a little brother. Nelson Jr. spent his childhood living in Dallas, Texas, but to be more specific, a suburb called Sunnyvale. This was about a 90-minute drive north from where Adrian grew up, in a town called Palestine. Nelson Jr. was in the ideal place to be great at football. Texas is obviously known for their great peewee and high school football circuit. In his grade school and middle school days, he shined on both the football field and the track. He played running back and also ran multiple track and field events such as the 100, 200, and 400 meter races. Many people thought Nelson Jr. was destined to follow in the same footsteps as his brother. However, when he started growing older, things started to shift. Many noticed that his frame and body was much different compared to his older brother, and this wasn't a bad thing, but it meant he was best suited for a different position. Nelson Jr. was tall and freakishly athletic, but he was a lot thinner and less durable than a typical running back. He also possessed God-given arm talent, so it was clear that being a quarterback was in his calling. Before high school had even started, he had fully made the position switch and was dead set on being the next great QB in the state of Texas. Nelson Jr. enrolled at Sunnyvale High School in August of 2022, a Texas 4A Division II school. To put that in perspective, Texas goes up to 6A for high school sports, meaning Sunnyvale was big, but not at the highest level. Nelson Jr. didn't play on varsity his freshman year. Instead, he was getting reps on JV. And this is nothing to be ashamed of. It's Texas. Even the top players who come out of there aren't the big dog in their first year. But in his sophomore season of 2023, Nelson Jr. put himself on the map for college recruiting. He showcased his dangerous dual threat ability, throwing for 1,167 yards with 15 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. On the ground, he was an absolute menace, rushing for 648 yards and 10 touchdowns on an absurd 7.8 yards per carry. He even led his team to a first-round playoff victory. This incredible season performance earned Nelson Jr. a 4-star ranking according to 24/7 Sports in the class of 2026. In early 2024, he got a scholarship offer from Texas Tech and was also invited to the Elite 11 regionals to showcase more of his game. This offseason, he took multiple visits to the University of Oklahoma, where Adrian had spent time playing college ball, and I know Sooner fans would love to see the next Peterson come through Norman. If you're wondering why Nelson Jr. isn't flooded with offers just yet, it's because he's still young. Most high school football players don't get a bulk of their scholarships until their junior year, which is coming this fall for Nelson. It is pivotal that he continues his success on the field, and he'll be doing it in a different uniform and environment, as he's transferring to Forney High School 18 minutes down the road. This is absolutely massive because Forney is moving up to Division 6A in the state of Texas, and this means that Nelson Jr. will be able to play at the highest level, have the best coaching, and garner the most recruiting attention. Forney is a great program as they made it all the way to the 5A state semifinals in 2023, looking to continue that success with a great QB under center in 2024. Peterson Jr. is still so young in his career with loads of potential and has tons of time to develop into an amazing player, and it'll be fun to watch it all unfold. As I say about all the players I make videos on, I wish him the best.
You've got some big shoes to fill, don't you, mister?
Yes, sir.
Now, you run as good as your brother, or you run better than your brother?
I think I run as kind of better than him.
There you go. Did you hear that, Adrian? He thinks he runs just a little bit better.
I'm going to be honest. It sounds like he's going to be in Oklahoma sooner. That's what he really wants. So after you guys have Jackson Arnold for a couple years, maybe 2 to 3, he goes to the NFL. Hopefully, you guys can get another Peterson at quarterback to come in after him. That would be really fun to see. If you love my channel, you're subscribed, you make it all the way to the end of the videos like you do right now, please go follow my Instagram. We're on the road to 1,000 followers. We just hit 400. Super exciting. I'm trying to grow Saturday Shenanigans with all of you guys on every single platform, so let's do it. What do you think of Nelson Peterson Jr.? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for reaching the end of the video. I've been Saturday Shenanigans, your home for unfiltered college football content, and I'll see you guys soon.